You're listening to a Saturday night gaming podcast, Quad City, run by the Grand Master of Ceremonies, Scott Hibbard. Hope you enjoy.
Good morning, Quad City!
Good afternoon.
Alright! Hoorah.
Oh, wait. Wrong time.
We are back for another sizzling session with, what is your group called now?
Oh, we are the top secret guys and girls.
You are the Enforcers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're still just the Enforcers.
Yeah, I guess.
Sure.
Went Black Ops for a little bit, went back.
He's just the shard collector.
Yeah, I'm
The collector. You're the collector.
specifically of.
I'm the man of mystery.
Well, you did just pick up necromancy.
Yes.
So that fits even more. Do you walk around with a trench coat? What you buying?
Cannot confirm or deny.
Just selling.
Hello, stranger.
I'm the one that wears
That is true. You are the man in the van.
Trench coats do help keep the mud off of your
That's it, man,
vehicles while you're digging in the trenches.
Well,
Definitely not the graves.
at least you know where you get the bodies from.
The trenches, yes.
So, welcome back again. And let's go ahead and go around the table here and introduce ourselves before we jump into finding the next shard.
Hello, I'm Chuck and I'm playing Damon, yo.
Yo!
I'm the man in the, I was in the chair, I guess I'm in the van now because we're on the road.
You know, I'm looking forward to your next character because we had the G for Dagon, then we had Damon. So now I'm looking forward to the next letter we're going to swap out.
I'm sticking with D.
It's gonna be Dayman.
Yeah, it was Dagon, now it's Damon.
Yep, I'll think of something.
Damon.
Danengorf.
Damon. Dannon. He's already eating his yogurt.
Yep. I'll think of
Probiotics.
I'm full of probiotics and calcium. Come get a taste.
Giggity.
As long as the van's not white, I'm okay with this.
It's a pedo van, of course it is.
Don't worry though, it's got a sign
Come on, man,
it that
we gotta
says-
stay undercover. Hello?
It doesn't say free.
It says free chips.
Oh.
It says free tacos and candy on the side. Hello?
Free queso.
Free the chips. The computer chips. Anyway,
I'm Scrusher.
I can't judge. I'm Edward Tucker.
Your resident necromancer.
I keep the party going long after they've fallen down.
That is true. In more ways than one.
I really appreciate everybody helping me survive the trip to the library last week.
Resolve your backstory and your side quest already at the beginning. We just took care of
Well, no, we started
Ah.
side quest.
We're not done collecting mirror pieces yet.
No, this is going to be like a 10-year spanning event that's going to require a very dark movie near the end.
But then like
We
a
haven't even
slightly
started
lighter
making
movie
movies.
after that.
Slightly, but it's going to end on a bad
And
note.
then like a few years of like horrendous, what are we doing?
Totally different story.
Motif completely gone. Okay. Yeah.
I've heard that that's a successful playbook. Get it? Playbook.
I see what you did there.
I am Chrissy, playing Luna Solaris, who just keeps getting knocked out. I think the description was Lana Lane, but from Smallville, but
Yeah.
Well, she's hot and then she's cold.
and then she's knocked out.
Out cold, yeah.
Cool.
Playing Terra.
I'm not feeling so hot, guys. Oh, and she's out cold.
Oh.
It's like she's up and she's down.
On the bright side, you're back.
She's in,
back.
she's out.
You just wanted to sit out of the trip to the library. I know. Too cool for books. Get it? Cool.
Hot for teacher.
Oh, you just gotta jump in there, Ronnie. If you don't jump in,
It just
he's
keeps
gonna
going.
I'm
feel
gonna keep going.
He just keeps going with them.
Danny senses emptiness and he goes, there needs to be a pun here.
That's how my entire life is. Y'all are just glad you're not at home with me.
I'm testing this. Anyways, my name is Ronnie. I'm playing Raven Holmes,
Hey, Ray.
also known as Newton,
It's so Raven.
and can't really remember what happened last time.
We went to a library.
Oh yeah, I got getting hurt by books. That was fucking stupid.
It wasn't books, it was runes.
It's actually a spirit
That was a spirit. Alright.
from the runes. Runic
Oh, I
spirit.
remember our books, and I started reading, and then.
And there was also a spirit night,
Yeah, like,
not a spirit day.
Reginald. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. It's interesting that you remembered his name.
Yeah, it's.
You said you
remember
would.
things.
Your turn. Introduce your character. I am Tony, and I'll be playing the Night Owl, Notorious.
Good to have you back, boss.
Yeah, that's just because I'm your supplier. But he's got
Well, that
his
too.
own. He's got his own wing pack now, luckily, because Owlie is not feeling so good. He came down with a computer virus.
It was probably from reading those runes.
It was a virtual infection. And so we've got him in the computer bay running diagnostic checks on his mainframe CPU motherboard.
The runes were actually a QR code.
Yeah.
And I am Matt. I will be continue playing as Shadow Strike. Please bear with me as my voice is a little hoarse from getting over my own sickness.
And he is down with it, though.
We came looking for you in the library, and I guess you had gone to the med bay.
Nope. I went out and did my own thing while y'all went to the library.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm sure we will see the fruits of my labor.
Excellent.
And I am Hibbard, who will be MC Sizzle tonight.
Yeah.
Your host.
I already played that soundbite earlier, so I can do it again.
And before we jump into it, just a quick word from our sponsor, Saturday Night Gaming.
I know those guys.
Yes, it's now powered by the Apocalypse.
Nice.
I like that mutant. He's a good one.
Which this is very, very much apocalyptic here right now in Quad City. A dome surrounding the city of shadow, magical energy, not letting anything in nor out unless Oni allows it. Starting to get to the point where resources are being depleted.
We're just going to have to show him that
Chaos.
he's trapped in here with us.
Where is he? Dun dun dun!
No, you said he's allowed to get out. No!
Meanwhile, you've been working on collecting these shards,
Yes.
which go to
A mirror called the Veilshard mirror, which I believe once it's put back together will just be the Veil mirror.
Yeah, yes, that tracks.
And at the end of the last session, I had a cool vision of this mountain that looks like a bird. I believe it was an eagle. And the night owl said he knew where that was, and that was supposed to be where we find another shard. He said that that would be a completely easy run because it's people he knows and there's nothing bad happening there. At least that's how I remember that.
That's how you remember it. But how it actually happened. Ah, yes.
This
There
is
we
how
go.
it should have been, dude.
Yes.
America.
And while you're in the library, let's set the scene here for you.
There's lots of books.
Are they really books though?
As you hear the bookshelves move.
Yes. That's what they kept doing.
Where are we at Hogwarts again?
Sir Reginald's trying
Well,
to move the shelves around a bit.
Oh, I see.
You know, you're at Goldcrest University, which just so happens
You
to
just
be-
never know.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It just so happens to be a...
Nobody here actually
University
studies
for
grammar or
Studies.
math. Just black magic and like fringe
Hey,
science.
They actually do
it's
study
not all
Latin.
black magic.
Yeah, Latin.
It's not all black magic.
Mea culpa, nomina via necronomicon.
There's also some purple
Oh,
magic and gray magic and gray matter and... Oh wait, that was just...
It's definitely not your normal university.
It's a school for gifted mages.
You know what? It's a school for the gifted. Yes, you're right. It's a prestige school for the gifted.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll learn more about that as the campaign goes on.
Hopefully, we'll even find the professor's book. I mean, mirror. Both. Really both.
So as you're discussing your next moves from the vision that you had,
Yes.
a faint shimmer of energy crackles from the far side of the room. You see a dark figure stepping out from the shadows.
I know what to do with dark figures.
I know what to do with dark shadows. Turn off the TV! Wait, what?
I thought that was going to be a Johnny Depp joke.
It was.
And you hear a
I heard Johnny.
familiar voice. As you look and you see, it's Declan.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Wait, is that beast looking dude?
Well, right now he's blondish, probably.
Yes,
Does he
he
look like
is.
a person right now?
Yes, he does.
So I have
Right
less
now.
problems with him.
He's having a hard time maintaining this form. Can't maintain it for long periods of time.
That's what she said! Oh my god!
That's,
Turns out he needed some blue magic, and he got it.
Oh no!
That's why he came back home.
Use more mana.
Yes.
So as he steps forward from the shadows, you hear him as he says, "Fort Aerie, is it? I heard you were planning a daring little excursion. You'll need more than stealth and courage to get there, you know."
Are you offering to come along?
And you see him as he smirks, and he says, "Field work is what I do best. Besides, I've got an itch for adventure and a knack for opening doors where none should exist. Fort Aerie is not exactly a stroll down the promenade, but I can get us there. Just say the word."
That's much better than me trying to get us there.
Portals?
He has portals.
You wanted to take portals?
Well, if you don't want to, I could take a portal, and then I could just pull you there. Just
I don't like your
all I
portals.
have to
I
do
don't
is,
like his portals.
You
all I
don't
have
like
to do is
portals.
I don't like the tree out there.
all I have to do is latch a hook into your spirit, and then pull you
I
through.
don't even know what the hell you're saying to me anymore. This does not compute.
Are we in the same area? Or?
Everybody's there.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're in the area of telling him to
So if
stop
you
being a
don't
crazy
trust
person.
Declan, then I can portal there,
You're
and then I can bring you to me.
hooking into a soul?
No, just hook in. And then
Hook who?
I just use a spirit hook and pull you to me. Or would you rather just use the portals?
I'll use the portals. I'm not into that hook thing.
You see him as you see like dark
Liner.
veins on his forearm, and they pulse with energy.
Shit, Damon.
And you see just like energy is kind of pulsating in his fingertips.
Yeah.
And then you see him, he says, alright, the catch is, this isn't just another mission. Oni's forces are thick around Fort Aerie. If we go, we're going to draw attention. And attention brings consequences. But if you're ready to face that, I can guide you there. Just be prepared for what we might find may not be what you expect.
I would like to ask Declan if he knows where Shadowstrike went.
Who? He goes, I'm kidding.
I joke with you. A key. The key.
He says, no, I have no idea where he went. Last I saw, he was here in the library. But of course, as he looks around, but he's not here.
He's right
We should
there.
ask Sir Reginald.
Shadowstrike. I'm not looking at
As
your
he-
hand.
As he
you
hears
dick.
Sir Reginald, and he says, "Back, foul beast!" And you hear like a crash of the books in the far end of the room. You know, since the ward came down.
Oh, yeah.
And then you see Declan, he goes, well, he sounds kind of busy at the moment.
I'm not helping him.
At least he's not bored.
Yeah, I'm not helping the weird knight librarian.
Can the
Okay.
librarian find Shadowstrike?
Apparently he's busy.
Moving bookshelves?
If Declan's
Okay.
currently an NPC as a player, I feel comfortable going through his portal. But as a character, I still feel like that's some crazy hoo-ha.
Are you still going to feel comfortable when he asks you to roll the dice?
I'll feel real comfortable flying away with my wing pack. Deuces, I know where we're going.
Boss,
Um,
here's the question I have for you though. If I go in a portal, how am I going to help you? What?
He wants us to go back to SOAR headquarters,
Right.
Fort Aerie.
Oh, we're not going to Eagle yet.
The Eagle Mountain is Fort Aerie.
Okay.
That's
So-
where he says
but
there's
what-
a shard.
But what possible use could I be going with you now? I'm not going to be able to do any hacking there, would I? Because I wouldn't be.
There's a lot of technological stuff.
And
Okay.
if you're on site,
mm-hmm.
that's kind of the dream of most hackers for being able to access.
Can we put him in the van and then teleport the van? Can we be in the van and teleport the van?
That's a good question, Declan.
Well,
No, I'm willing to go if there's stuff for me to do.
Can we
I
drive
just
the
Mike,
van through a
having you
portal?
there and then like in a location where you can broadcast in hack, that would probably be helpful.
I'm
Because there's
going.
gonna be doors
Okay, cool.
and such.
That's fine. Then I'll go.
it's definitely a tech place.
Okay.
It was just besieged by Oni's forces.
Yeah, no, we all of our people got kicked out, and it's under like occupation.
Okay. Then if it's worthy for me to go in there and help you hack stuff in there, then I'm going.
Okay,
That was my question.
that is the answer.
Okay.
Yes. You are the chosen one.
Yes.
All right.
Just careful which chosen one,
Okay.
because like Damien was also the chosen one.
Yeah.
You
Good about it.
Audie was supposed to be the chosen one too.
Yeah.
So Declan says, so are we doing this or are we just going to stand around and debate while things get worse?
I'm in. I remember when you broke apart the Ring of Mages here.
Yes. Sounds good. He throws open the portal and says, well, if you're going, let's go.
Everybody in the van? We put everybody in the van?
We drive the van through the library.
Get in the portal. I'm not gonna be in the van.
No, we just Can I see clearly what's on the other side of his portal?
No.
Other realm, yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because his portals were connected through other realm. So you just kind of step in, just kind of look through, and you can see.
I sent a drone. I'm gonna send a drone. Like
I'm just gonna walk through.
I'm going through.
I am flying.
I'm gonna need massive amounts of envelopes, boss.
All right, so
Do I need to roll to stay on the path?
Like not through the portal. I'm just flying.
yeah. So who's going through the portal? Edward?
Yes,
And what?
I am.
That's another world.
I am.
We are in another world, yes.
You're going through the portal? Damon?
Yes.
Okay.
I told you.
Luna?
I couldn't judge.
Newton?
I already said yeah.
Yeah.
Question: how am I even right there?
Oh, you came out of the med bay around the time that Declan came in.
Yeah, while they were doing everything in the library, you were healed and such, and so the professor let you know where they were heading next.
Okay.
So, and of course, when you got there, they already completed what they did in the library,
Uh-huh.
and then they're just going over the plan. And
Well, I'll go with them.
so, everybody with Night Owl. Okay.
Yeah, I'm flying.
He's flying, yeah.
Like it wouldn't make any sense for him to go back into that
He's
place.
like,
Don't worry.
unless
if you
somebody
don't
spends
wanna-
influence on him
If you don't want to go through the portal,
and tries to convince him.
I will do that. I will talk to my hero who bravely went into Other Realm already once.
I killed a big giant double-headed dragon there too. Yeah.
Yeah. And this guy's literally just giving us a short path through. It can't be worse than the last time.
He's like,
How does the influence work?
do you have influence over Night Owl?
Dude,
Oh, you do?
it was
Okay.
one of my two.
Alright, so,
Because he's my hero.
when
Who's
someone with influence attempts to persuade or confront you, accept what they say or reject their influence. If you accept it, mark experience. If you reject it, roll. On a hit, you successfully hold to yourself and tune them out. On 10 plus, you may mark XP and act to prove them wrong.
So what's your argument here?
That you're my hero who's already saved this campus by going through a portal to Other Realm once.
You can't
And
do
this
it
can't
without
be
me.
worse.
Ugh. And if I leave you alone with him, you're dead for sure. Ugh.
And if you leave me alone,
XP, fine.
I can-
that's fine.
I can make sure everybody comes back. I just won't guarantee.
All right, but we're going in. I'm gonna walk in like the middle zone, like not the last person, not the first
Go ahead and
person.
spend that influence.
So I just erase it.
Yep, just erase it.
Yay! I'm down to only having influence over one person.
Now, you know if this goes sideways, he's going to blame you the entire time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But he's my hero. And
We're gonna have a whole different kind of alignment at that point.
Alright.
Gonna have a negative influence.
You and I remember Other Realm very differently.
Oh. So, back up just a minute before you go into the portal.
Yes.
Damon,
Yes.
as everyone's discussing what they're doing,
Yes.
you do get a ping on Shadow Strike's location.
He's right over there. I knew it.
You're right, he is. His location is Eagle Mountain.
Oh, he's already there.
He's the traitor. He's already there. Oh wait.
It just took him an entire session to get there,
Okay.
undetected.
He's there ahead of us.
They're
Maybe.
portals.
I don't know. Let's see. What does his conditions look like? Because usually when he uses portals, he marks a condition.
No,
Usually, if I have to use my powers at all, I have to mark the condition. So.
Hey, tell me about it.
Yeah, speaking of which, Edward's looking a little rough. You want to
Just
mark, we got 2 on there?
weak and
You mark
slow.
one more off from your downtown.
Okay, cool.
So you're just a little
So I'm just a little weakened now.
weakened. All right.
Seems like going through the netherworld makes my technology work better. I found him. He's over there.
Look, guys.
Hey guys, I found him. He's in the room we're in. Turns out he set up the anchor for Declan.
Now, as you step through the portal, the bridge in between that connects you, you know, you're in the other world, and you look and you see, and it's just fire, brimstone.
I'm not looking down. What the heck are you thinking about? I'm looking straight ahead.
Oh, no, the sky is red. You can smell the
Yeah.
sulfur.
There's a wall nearby that has mouths opening and closing on
Straight
it.
ahead.
You can
Nope.
hear the screams.
I'm looking at Newton's back.
It'll be alright. You'll get used to it.
And don't worry, the bridge that you guys are using is completely transparent.
My afro's turning white as we walk. Keep walking. Keep walking. Just keep walking.
You got a new power. Hair color change.
Oh wait,
What?
I thought you stopped getting new powers.
Oh, so he got a new power.
But your trip through there is very brief.
Yes.
As you make your way through the portal, and you're in the forested area right outside of Eagle Mountain. And what you see in the distance,
Is an eagle.
yes, actually, you see the head of an eagle. And what do we call it, pyramid shape?
Just as I
Ish.
foresaw it.
The eagle sits on top of like a pyramid shaped building. Ish.
I'd say something.
So there's the mountain, and then the eagle head is like carved into the mountain. Imagine like Mount Rushmore almost,
Yeah.
where the heads are like blown into the side of a mountain. But this is an eagle head, and in it is a technologically advanced base.
Yes.
And what the image could not achieve is that when the beak opens, that is the runway for the jets.
That's awesome.
Okay.
That's where the jets come out of the beak. It's like
That makes
baby
sense.
birds coming out of
Yeah.
a big bird's mouth.
Which the beak is currently open. So
Are these F-15s actually flying out of it?
no.
Okay, good.
They're
No.
already in the air. So
Unfortunately, what you see at the moment is a derelict facility on the outside.
That's sad.
It sustained heavy damage. And
At least it's not
Yeah, all
currently
around
being used to its fullest by the people who are in it. Because we heard that it's not SOAR that's in it. Hopefully they haven't figured out all the passwords.
now, while you're here, you're in the you're from the distance. You're here. Declan, by the way, he looks and he just counts. Yeah, that's everybody.
Okay.
We all made it this time.
This time.
Declan wipes sweat off of his forehead.
Yeah, he said this time.
And now that we're back with modern day transportation that we can use, because I can fly things.
Oh, you have to take over the base first.
Well, that's what we're going to do.
And that's when Declan says, well, you see, that's my role here. I'm going to stay here
As transport,
as your exfiltration strategy,
just in case.
just in case.
Yes.
I believe that, as he points at the base, is where you're going. And he says, I would be careful of that, as he points at different locations, and what you see are patrols. So this isn't just a base that only took over and left.
They like trying to
They've
live.
occupied it.
Yeah.
And this, or what you see, patrolling the base, are soldiers.
Uh-huh.
So you see what appears to be
Oh, cool.
foot soldiers for the Oni army, as they're decked out in military gear. And they also carry blades, katanas, to be more specific. And you see each of them have a mask.
They've got so many pouches.
And this mask you recognize because it's Oni's trademark.
Yeah. But they've also got so many pouches.
They have lots of pouches. And you know, also the mask is black in color, by the way.
Which means that they do have powers? Because I know red and blue give them powers.
And you do see those, by the way. In each of these squads that you see are patrolling, you see either a red or blue, or both a red and a blue, depending on the size of it.
Do we know if the black gives them any powers?
You don't know yet.
Or is it just a mind control mask?
So only apparently
You're not
there's
sure how
no
yet.
copyright infringement laws where he's from. I see you, Master Rider.
No, these are, they look like Masked Rider, but they are legally distinct. We should still hide from them as though they were Masked Rider.
You also see...
Well, given that Masked Rider just make masks and can't copyright that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bob. No. Unless he hops on a motorcycle and has the original Furby telling him what to do.
I was making a joke about a Godzilla movie that wasn't a Godzilla.
Cloverfield?
No. Anyway.
You'll see the Tengu and Kappa, by the way.
Yes.
They've also received some upgrades since last you encountered them.
Their armor did look like it was upgraded.
It does, yes. They're also in military gear, including armor.
They have less pouches, though.
They do have less pouches.
That's not good. They need more.
They trade in their nice business attire for combat.
They need more pouches.
We could have gone
We should
into
talk
the
to 'em
building
about that.
so I could just get onto a computer.
They probably were looking for portals after Declan spent an entire chapter portaling us around.
But yes, you can feel the nice cool air, by the way, because this is winter time in Quad City.
In the mountain.
In the mountains. So yes,
Oh great, good thing I'm wearing a cloak.
you feel the frigid air. You also can feel the breeze as it blows through the valley.
Do y'all want me to try to scout ahead?
How are you going to scout ahead?
I can be,
He can
Hard
raise
to
a
see.
dead chipmunk.
or
To
I
run
can
through
send
the
in little
forest.
mice.
You're
or
sitting
birds.
in a party of dead chipmunks? That's what I heard.
I can, if you want to kill some chipmunks real quick, so that I can
Dude,
swim
we're in a
in.
forest in the winter.
I've rarely ever even seen a chipmunk, let alone have enough to kill for you to have an army of them.
I can really only see through one of them at a time. So, you don't need an army. But if you want, we could send in one of my little neck rat here that I made right before the last session.
Mm-hmm. Rats are everywhere.
So he probably wouldn't even get noticed. And then I could scout it out, see how bad the guard situation is.
Dead rats and birds. I'm just trying to field this out.
Just a
Real quick. Like off the cuff. Dead rats and birds. Do
Yes.
they emit an odor?
This one's very recently dead, so probably not.
That's true.
So it's not going to like draw attention with people being like, hey, is that an undead bird flying through here? Smelling like carcass and
I literally just absorbed its life energy, so it's probably just gonna look like a rat.
Or green eyes, BS.
Yeah.
maybe Febreze it and send it in. Now, do you see what it sees?
I
Or
can-
does it have to come back and go
I can see what it sees.
and like tell you?
I can see what it sees.
So this is literally like having a drone and you're a drone operator.
Similar.
Except with a lot of evil dead magic.
Sure. I didn't study the Book of Evil Dead, but
Well, let's try it. That's a good
senior year,
idea,
I'm still
Zinni.
sophomore.
Try that first
Okay.
and see if we can locate any assets for Shadow Strike in the base.
So would that be intelligence and necromancy? Am I rolling on intelligence using my necromancy?
We don't have to use the necromancy part because you've already done it.
Right.
He's already alive.
But would I be rolling
It
intelligence?
would be intelligence.
Unalive-ish.
You would be analyzing the scene using your rat.
Okay.
So basically, that's what it would be. You're able to analyze the scene because you have the rat.
So yes, I would be rolling intelligence.
Mm-hmm. How's that gonna go?
It's fine. We've got teamwork,
fine.
right?
Teamwork.
I don't think it's really
You got a plus
So-
1, right?
7,
Okay.
which is really all I needed, because I'm just looking for guards. Like, is there a hole in the guard patrol so that we can get into the base?
Right. So, scouting the outside, basically. And you're looking for an opportunity to get into the base.
Yes.
Yes.
Opportunity that I could seize right now
Mm-hmm.
to get us into the base.
What here seems most vulnerable? But yes, you do. As you use your rat to scour the outside, and more specifically the space between you and the base.
Yes.
Yes, you do detect you do find a path that you can essentially stay in their blind spots as each of the patrols are, working around each other, kind of like a miss in the overlap.
Okay.
So there's a small window that you can utilize, and so there's essentially a path that you can follow to do that. It's gonna be tricky, but at least you get a +1 while attempting it.
Because we've scouted it.
Exactly.
I relay that to the team.
However, there are multiple patrols.
I relay that
You don't-
information to the
And
team.
you don't know how many there are exactly here,
Right.
inside or outside the base.
I didn't roll enough to get an extra question.
Right.
And I didn't spend the mana for that.
So you let us know that there's patrols.
And there's a hole in between that we could work our way through to get inside. We get a +1 to do that.
+1 to move inside. All right. So we have a hacker in a cloak,
Yep.
a necromancer with some rats.
If you can find me a bird.
Luna's awake, right?
Like a bird.
Yes,
Okay. You're awake, bandaged.
fully healed.
Oh, fully healed. Good. And
It's
a
that gold ceiling
Yeah.
geometric
phenomenon.
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 That's a word we could use for him. That's not what I was going to say, but it's a lot nicer than what I was going to say, so we'll go with it.
A bit closer to
Geometric
gravimetric.
phenomenon.
Closer to
You.
gravimetric.
We have
Phenomena.
gravitonic.
Geometric phenomenon. That's just weird. I know I'm made of shapes, but
He's a gravitonic SOB. How's that?
that's fine.
And then, of course,
I get to roll or level up on my intelligence. Because I rolled intelligence.
through that, did you see anywhere where we can put Damon hunkered in into a panel?
I just got to the point where we were getting inside.
That's it.
Yeah, he wasn't able to scout the inside. just the outside to find a way to get you guys there.
As a group, when rolling for stealth, do we roll as a group or individually? Like if we all try to sneak in this opening, would we roll as a group with like?
It'd be one roll, yes. And it'd be one roll. You can choose who makes the roll, and then you can even spend team on the roll.
Then it would be high speed.
It would be speed, yes.
Who has above a +2 on speed?
I have a +1.
I have a 0.
I have only one.
But you improved it.
So I'm gonna make.
Yes, it was negative 1.
I'm gonna make the roll for the team,
Yeah.
and then take their team bonus.
So you have a +2 off the top, or is it +1?
I have a +2.
+2. Okay. Then you get +1 from him
Yeah.
for the answers. That's all you gotta do is spend 1 from the team here to make it a +4.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes these really don't like us. But today's gonna be different, right, guys?
And then,
Today
depending
is-
on how it goes, you guys can describe as a team how you maneuvered. We'll see how the dice go though.
8
Plus 4 is 12.
12.
So very well.
I throw down. So first, to start off with, I'm like, guys, listen, we're moving as a team, and then I take like one of my smoke grenades, but it's not like a big bang or anything. It's just like a slow leak. It makes it look like a mist coming in from the mountains.
I like it.
And the one time there was a patrol getting close, my mouse goes over and moves on the other side
A
of it.
dead chipmunk jumps out of a tree.
I can just imagine it now. You have your dead bird flying above, and then you decide to end the duration on it, so it just falls from the sky onto the ground. And then you just see a bunch of birds just start falling from the sky.
They're just like, oh, what the hell?
I didn't tell the rest of the party how many dead birds I had.
And then all of a sudden Damon is having flashbacks because he hears splat, splat, splat.
Let the birdies hit the floor. Let the birdies hit the floor.
Why is this jogging memories? I don't understand.
You see Damon reach into his
No,
pouch,
please
shaking
stop.
the bottle as he opens it and takes a pill.
It's raining birds.
No, we both know that Master of Puppets is what's playing in the back of his head. But that heavy metal album cover has Maestro pulling the strings.
Yeah.
Maestro of
So we got
Puppets
inside.
pulling your strings.
So you successfully navigate to the outside through the patrols without being
Dead bodies
noticed.
hit the floor.
And it
as
turned out that
fast
the
as
hole
they
in the wall
bleed.
that I saw was actually bigger than the rat and was big enough that we could get in.
Yeah.
Good.
You found a way in.
It's
Yes.
human sized, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I can't believe I didn't think to ask that of you.
I didn't either until just now.
You never know what complication Dan's going to come up with until we get there. And the GM goes, hey, that's a really good, horrible idea.
That's the reason I'm not a good GM.
The idea is as we go, but what if we all die here?
Wouldn't that be me?
We could all resurrect.
Well, as long as I'm still around.
Alright, now you make it into the fort.
Yes.
As you do, you see the corridors and what they become.
Mhm.
They're dimly lit. You see emergency lights that are flickering erratically. You see the remnants of fierce battles. You see containers that are put down to be used as barricades. There's blood all over the floor, the walls. You see bullet holes.
So they're
Hey,
not
hey, boss.
keeping this room
A
clean.
lot of unclaimed blood around here.
Yeah.
I don't work with the blood.
Bullet casings litter the floor. You see energy burns that scar the walls and ceiling.
How many bodies?
There's no bodies.
Ah.
Any drag marks?
Oh yeah. You see plenty of drag marks. Actually, you see plenty of bloody drag marks.
So maybe it's claimed, but the bodies are not here to claim it anymore.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on loan.
You hear the soft hum of emergency power. And you hear the shuffle of patrols as it echoes throughout the hallway.
The emergency power explains.
All right.
why
Let's
they're not
do a
running
scan of the
sector.
hallway. See if we can find any mainframe area, anything that we can use to hack in, so that we can get more of a big picture of what's going on here.
Yeah, and you know this place very well, Night Owl. So
Yeah.
you know where to go to get there. You're just gonna have to avoid the patrols on the inside too.
Yeah. I want to take Damon to the mainframe.
Can we say that I keep my rat going ahead of us to check the corridors?
Do you want to use it again? Check the corridors? Go ahead.
Basically, just going ahead of us as we go to check the corridors to make sure that we're not walking into a patrol.
To a size 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I would say you can, if you want, scout ahead with your rat now.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm saying, like, because Night Owl knows the path where you need to go. So you can use your rat to basically scout the path and see what resistance you're going to run into on the way to the mainframe.
Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Neat.
I'm using teamwork, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
You can spin out team.
That's a 7.
Because he's you go down to a crawl. Okay, go right? No, go left. Ah.
You're like you're
Other
like you're,
right.
Like you're bowling. You're steering the rat. No.
What'd you get?
7.
7.
So, are there any guards along the path that we are trying to go?
Yes, there are patrols all through the hallways and the corridor. So, what you can do is, as you described already, using your rat, you guys can go through the corridor, and then essentially as you're making your check for stealth, you get a +1 on it because you're using the rat to avoid the patrols.
Okay, so we have to continue with stealth. Okay.
Right. So just like before, you'll make a roll. You get to add that +1, and then plus you can pull.
My
out a
stealth
team
roll
if you want
looks like Night Owl just turning and looking at Newton and going,
So, no sneaking thing, got it.
oh, damn.
Do you have Cusco's poison?
So that's 10 plus
Yeah.
2
3.
plus the 1, so 13.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least one of us is rolling above 10.
So you make your way through the corridor. You
I don't think
go
it's
around, you stop, check the patrols, let them pass, you continue on. Right when you're about to hit the mainframe, you start to round the corner, and then the rat makes, a little noise, and then you immediately pull back as you see a patrol that essentially rounded the corner before it saw.
Yeah.
And you see the patrol as it's quickly passing through, by the way. From what you can tell with the way they're moving, there's something urgent that they're looking for. These aren't they're not just walking around patrolling the halls. They're actively looking for something.
But we're at the
I'm
room
going to
that we're trying to
crouch
go
at
to.
the corner and
They passed you by.
then stab one of them in the toes with my claws. Wrong character. Yeah.
Smash his toe with your fist that's made of stone.
The bone spurs.
We're at the room that we were trying to go to. Right?
Yes, yeah, the patrol passed. It was a close call, but they passed you. They didn't notice you.
Can I try to send the
Right,
rat to
I
follow them?
Might have been, that would have worked too.
Would
But
we
then-
not need it to continue our
We're at
purpose?
the room.
We're
You're at the mainframe.
We're at the mainframe.
So I
But
want
there's
you to
still
figure
the
out
other part of
what's
the
going
base you
on
need to
now.
get to.
Well, he can figure out what's going on.
So let's get Damon into the mainframe and have him.
Remember, it's
hack
on
in.
emergency power right now.
Yeah.
But I still might be able to do more than that.
Sometimes security cameras work on emergency power.
And if you need, Damon, you could always dose up on some enhance and give yourself a boost to whatever your abilities are.
To
I open up a Velcro pouch.
your abilities.
All this is Velcro, but like it's a new kind of Velcro that I invented.
That
Makes
doesn't
no
make
noise.
noise?
Yeah, it's
There's
noise
snaps
that's Velcro.
instead.
It just goes.
Velcro's a brand. You just call it strap-on.
Yeah, it's just called strap on. Night Owl invented strap on. Don't forget to take it to all your good parties.
That's what the ladies say.
Really penetrating the market there.
I'm glad I'm not drinking right now.
Yeah.
You're jacking into the machine.
Taking it real well.
Oh,
Jack
wait.
one in there.
He took the enhance too.
Or is it for which one are you rolling for? Are you
Um,
taking the enhance or the
Roll for endurance if you take the enhance.
right? Yeah, which one are you doing first?
Durability.
Durability, yeah.
Which you have a +2 in.
so that would be 10.
Or are you taking the enhance? Is that what that roll was?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Don't forget to mark your durability.
So that would give him.
Bonuses
Yeah.
that we have been forgetting that we get.
Well, nobody's actively taken the drug yet. So.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you do. You get the +1 ongoing for your when you use your abilities. You get +1 ongoing for the remainder of the scene.
Nice.
So you're like
inhaled,
hyped up now.
well, inhaled, right? That's what this version.
It's an inhaler. It's an
Yeah.
inhaler.
Yeah,
Enhance.
inhale. Yeah.
Yep.
He's like,
I hate
Oh my god.
Yes.
all right.
It's a necessary evil that we had to do.
Yeah.
So
Giving him hooked on drugs just so he could get through this.
you're
It's all
in the
fine.
command
Yeah,
room,
yeah,
essentially.
You know,
Right.
working on those 6 guys.
Because those were the inhalers that Hydra was.
Yep.
Yep. We were checking them at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
They just kept going missing.
Getting them guys ready for the stuff.
I don't know what you were talking about. There were no inhalers in that building.
So but that gives you a +1 on your hack skill. So
Yes.
if you use the hack now, you should be able to be like eyes extra peeled.
Right.
So you get a +4 right now. Take
Okay.
it back.
So do I roll again to do that?
Re-roll.
Yeah, now you roll
Yeah.
to actually
situation.
access.
That's right. You got this.
So that's 10.
So that's 10 automatically with all your bonus.
There you go. That's what you need.
Nice.
And don't forget to mark on your sheet that you rolled durability and you rolled intelligence.
Nice.
So what is he?
All right, so you were analyzing the scenes,
Questions?
Yeah.
and he gets two. Was it 2 questions, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 2. So you get 2 questions. What are you looking for in the cameras?
Well, the first question is, can I tell what the patrols are running toward?
You don't. They're not running to any specific area of the base. What they're doing is they're patrolling the hallways. But you see them checking like room by room, like they're actively looking for somebody or something that's here, as they're going room by room.
See if we can find.
Which makes them easy to detect on where the patrols are going to be.
Yeah. Because they're making a lot of noise.
Now they said
And you can also know the
Can I-
timing of where they're going. So
earlier that we knew that Shadow Strike signal was
I
coming from here.
He pinged Shadow Strike.
Shadow Strike here.
So see if we can
Can
find
I
him on the
see
camera.
Shadow Strike now? What any of the cameras?
that's a good question. Let's see.
Or find his GPS signal within the base.
You don't see him on the cameras, but you do pinpoint his signature now that you're inside the base.
I have no questions, so I can't answer that other question.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you do find him. He is actually currently in the generator room.
Oh,
Okay,
we
so
might run out of power in a minute.
then what we're gonna do is you're gonna maintain here.
Okay.
Now
Do we need somebody?
you're handy.
Yeah.
and espionage.
Do we need somebody to stick around here to protect him, though?
I'll protect him.
If they're running around checking rooms?
The cameras are out in the generator room, by the way. They have the static. So that's why you're not able to see him on there.
Actually, what I can do, because he's a pretty big heavy hitter, take the team. I'm going to leave some Stinger drones here as a backup. So basically, if anything opens the door that's not one of us, they would just strike. Like hidden effing killer yellow jackets.
Yes.
Alright, 1 second. So we got the control room. And this is where...
Do you get a
There.
heads up
And what are we
if,
leaving here?
if they have to activate?
I mean, I would know if I start losing my Stingers, yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna leave your stingers here?
Yeah. So I can't use them when I'm in the field, they'll be here. And
Right. As a defense mechanism. Got it. Alright. And then you've located Shadow Strike in the generator room.
until we know more, I want to keep the team
As together as we can.
as together as possible because
Oh, what you're looking for, by the way,
Mhm.
is the
The shard.
shard is going to be in the vault.
well, you can
That
wait.
makes sense.
Let's take over the mountain first.
Sure.
Let's not turn this into a molehill.
I don't have that particular ability.
Unless it's Death Mountain, then maybe you could.
No. I think that would be
This is
elemental control.
And everybody else, you're currently in the control room.
Yes.
yeah. We'll start heading towards the generator room.
Which is all the way over there.
It's at the other side. Yeah, we got you. Alright, so that means you're going to need to make another stealth roll, but you get another +1 on it thanks to his analyzing the scene. So that's a +3. You can roll out a team and to make it a +4. It's up to you.
I think +3 could work. Let's just keep there for
This
now.
is to avoid the patrols on the way to the generator.
So that makes it a 9.
That's after the +3.
That's after +2. Yeah, 9.
Alright.
Which. Seems fine.
This will work.
Yes. Alright.
Yeah.
So, you navigate the hallways to the generator room.
Yes. We just had one guy that we had to choke out.
No, you make it there without incident.
Okay.
The problem is when you get there,
Oh no.
The door's locked.
no, not locked.
Shadow strike.
As soon as you arrive there
Barricaded.
at the generator room, the power to the door goes out. Actually, to the entire hallway goes out. So now you have this door
Lockdown.
that's locked down, and you have to figure out how to get in there now.
I would like to try to bring it to life.
Neglecting what he just said, heavy objects respond well to gravity. You're up, big guy.
You're gonna need Creed.
Do we still have comms?
Yeah. Short and long range. So
Shadow Strike, can you hear me?
That's a question for him.
No, we still have comms.
Oh, that's right. I should be able
You
to
told
then.
me.
yeah,
We still have
you
comms.
do. You got
Yeah,
comms.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
The teams are outside the door. Open it up for them.
Okay.
Well, it's powered up.
But he can turn it back on. He's got the generators.
Yeah.
Does he have a degree in generating?
He's in the generator room. He just.
I know. I'm just saying, like he's gonna run around and start flipping switches. We've seen him use his own powers. He almost kills himself.
I'm just telling him, turn the generator. At least enough power to open the door to let you guys in.
Or are you able to get out?
I'm sure I can do either or. But I definitely want to have control of the generator room, so I'm going to definitely make sure it stays locked.
So open it up enough to let them in,
teleport,
and you guys can make a plan to figure out what to do next.
and then you don't have to worry about opening the generators.
Yeah, or I could just bend distance and make sure I'm outside of the door.
Sure. Some way that you can make it outside so that we don't have to huff and puff.
Am I gonna break this door or not?
Or we could just slither in.
You to roll for that.
Alright, so switch over to Shadow Strike for a moment.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
While they were making their way here inside the base,
Alrighty.
you made your way to the generator room.
There's loud noises.
You,
That's when I go
in
break
your
it,
desperate
just
search
heard
to
loud
find
noises
him,
and rattling.
you located Pulsar.
Okay.
He was going throughout the city, basically absorbing small amounts of energy in various places while on the run, not to draw attention, but it hasn't been enough for him.
Mm-hmm.
He had to come back here because this facility had the juice that he needed in order to fully recover. Because as you know, he was here prior to Oni's forces arriving. But before he became full strength, the facility fell. And you have tracked Pulsar to the generator room. And as you see him, as he's essentially draining the generators, which is what put the facility on emergency power, by the way.
Hey, we thought it was you that shut it down.
I have a strong feeling it wasn't.
So you see him, and that's when you encounter him, as he's draining the power. And you can see that he's still looks like he's in rough shape, but you can see as he's catching his breath. But he hasn't noticed you yet.
Well, I would definitely alert him to my presence. Say, Pulsar, it's me, Shadow Strike. I'm here to help you. And as I'm trying to get closer, I'm going to say, if you allow me to, I can help you amplify your powers so you can more efficiently draw upon the generator to speed your recovery.
He says, he catches his breath. He says, I need every ounce of energy from this generator. Every bit of it.
Fine with me. We don't need this place right now.
And he says, hit me.
Alright, I'm going to use my power evolution to...
Goes as he grabs the generators and he just digs in as he begins to absorb the energy.
And I lay my hand on him and I do my power evolution to essentially enhance.
Alright.
I just want to, right?
Yeah, you go for that. We'll just use exerting your powers for this one.
Alright, 10.
Yep.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. So you feed your power into him, which accelerates his own ability to absorb. And then you see as the energy just starts drawing from the generators at a massive rate. And you see him as he begins to glow. Then of course his tattered uniform that he has previously, you can see the energy gauge on it basically just start going up.
Yep.
And then as he just completely absorbs all the energy from the generators there. And all of a sudden you see basically it just goes, lights out. And then the generator room goes silent. The hums, all of it, dead now.
What's going on?
Do you feel a little better, Pulsar?
And then he lets go, and then he just feels like the energy coursing through him, and it's crackling through his fingertips. And he says, I haven't been able to do this in months. Finally, he goes, as he looks around, you see on the floor multiple Oni units that ran into him.
Oh yeah.
He says, "Finally, I can take these guys on without, losing much."
Welcome back.
What's going on, Shadow Strike?
And
And then that's when you hear them hail you on the comms because all of a sudden it's like,
I found an assisted pulsar.
Oh. So that's why we have no power?
It's why I'm here.
Oh,
But yes.
gotcha. Did you hear that, boss?
So we've got Pulsar. Pulsar sucked the energy out of the generator room.
Was it nuclear energy?
Pulsar's not really
I mean, energy is energy. It could be.
nuclear.
No, I'm just the
generator.
generator. Is it nuclear or?
One would solidly hope not.
No, I don't think so. Not as technically advanced as this facility is.
We're not about to have a meltdown.
I think more like arc reactor.
Dan's like, oh, we're in a mountain. Is it
Yeah.
called Chernobyl?
Yeah, it's definitely an arc reactor. I mean, oh wait, you can't use that word. That's
Actually, an
coin.
arc reactor. No, it's not coin. Can't coin.
I would
the
look,
device.
but I have no power, so I
I
can't.
mean, I wouldn't call it that, but I mean, like, you can't coin that. Like, an arc reactor is a real thing.
But it's a sustainable energy.
Correct.
It's not
Yeah.
nuclear. Okay.
Yes, it's not nuclear. It's technologically
I just
advanced
making
facility.
sure we really actually wanted this door open before Newton opens it. Some depleted rocks sitting in there.
No.
They glow in the dark from my ear.
I hear you can make glass plates out of them.
Well, then, yeah. Aside from making a burn hole in the door, just open the door. Quietly. No
Yeah.
boom. Just make it move.
You have the
Wow.
power to move it.
You got the touch.
So keep in mind the power's out in the entire building.
No, he has the power.
Oh no, I got that. But
But all of a sudden,
With,
they're real quiet.
well, except for the footsteps that you hear coming from down the hall, because now that the power's gone
Towards
out,
the generator room? No.
I could provide some light with the fire to help see.
Sure.
So does this
Yes.
door, does it open this way?
Inwards or
How
outwards?
does it open?
Side to side.
yeah, side to side.
Side to side?
Like it meets in the middle. Like a.
Newton needs to know these things. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna use gravitational push-pull to open the door.
I'm assuming you're doing it with finesse.
Yes.
Go for it.
I'm not doing it with finesse.
Yeah? How'd that go?
That's a 6, my friend.
Doesn't he get a plus
I
one?
don't even know if he's doing it.
No.
Well,
Well-
turns out those doors are real sealed. They got a lock.
I don't have weightlessness anchor anymore.
They got this
That's the
little
problem.
catch in them.
Well, sir,
Yeah.
you got the door open. As you exert your power, and at first, with finesse,
Mm-hmm.
as the door is slowly moving,
Mm-hmm.
and then your power goes a little out of control, or your patience does, as you just say, forget this, and just the door just rips apart from the gravitational force. Door's gone.
Hey,
You can get into the generator room now. But also,
Hey, everybody else
Everybody
can.
knows we're here.
yes, and you hear many footsteps coming from down the hall heading towards your location.
Everybody get in.
I'll cover us.
Puts my mask on.
Wrong character.
Oh no, This is the right character.
No, I was thinking of Declan.
Oh.
Everybody, go Oni up.
I mean, unless you just really want to pop people, I was gonna.
Oh, I think Pulsar wants a little bit of revenge.
So, as that happens, Pulsar just kind of, you see him light up. Seems like he's getting ready because he thinks that something inside the door is ready to come at him.
Yeah.
And then he sees you guys. So you see him kind of stand down a little bit.
And then we're coming in going, oh, very bad.
Hey guys, bring one of those Oni masks back.
Everybody rushes in. And he
If there's a
says,
black one, I kind of want to see it.
he goes, all right. He says, a fight. This is what I've been waiting for.
Agreed.
I grabbed one of the black Oni masks for.
Can I get some high
Damn.
fives?
Oh yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, you talking about from the bodies on the ground?
Hmm.
Yeah, they don't have masks.
Oh, they don't?
How could you say they did?
Oh, no, not the ones on the ground, because Pulsar took care of
Pulsar
those
took
guys.
care of these guys.
Oh.
Rocked them like a baby.
Yeah, actually what you see on these guys, these soldiers, by the way, you see that they are severely burned.
Right.
Almost as if they had large currents of electricity running through their body.
One might say pulses of electricity.
One thing Night Owl notices, though, is that on these uniforms, is that he recognizes the names. These were soldiers at the facility.
Yeah.
So they've been burned. Now he's saying weird words like pulses of electricity, but when you're saying that they're burned, are they charred?
Oh yeah.
Like I can tell the difference between electricity melting some stuff and having a weird chemical smell and hellfire vomited out of a crazy man. Right?
Yeah, basically they were electrocuted. High voltage.
Okay, so they were electrocuted.
Yeah, they were electrocuted, yes.
Okay.
But from what you can tell is that, from the description is that these were Oni men. So essentially what they did was, when they took the facility over, the soldiers they captured or killed,
they took their uniform.
they conscripted the soldiers.
They took their bodies and put masks on them and then made them walk around and do patrols because they're the people.
In other words, some of these soldiers that are here may not actually be serving Oni underneath their own power.
Yeah. The masks sound like they're mind controlled.
Oh, let's not annihilate everybody is what I'm tracking now.
Yeah. That's,
I mean, Pulsar is okay
That's
with
what
it.
you're
Not
realizing.
anybody
So
gets
because the
away.
masks, when we put them on, actually do bad juju. All
they
right.
do bad juju, but they also do mind control according to what you and Declan figured out.
I'm using
Yeah,
finesse.
because they're directly
Or
connected to
Ian
Oni.
and Declan figured
Hmm?
out.
I want to use my powers of finesse and pull one of the soldiers to me,
Okay.
the ones that are coming, and take
Oh.
their mask off.
When they come, yes, I got you.
Yeah.
They haven't arrived yet.
Oh,
They'll be coming down the corridor when they come. They'll be yanked by
Can I get a high
gravity when
five
they
from
come.
Pulsar, Newton, and Luna?
Go team!
That's one copy. That's 79 copy.
Oh, which one was that?
Luna, since she actually raised her hand for the high
I
five.
gotcha.
You got some icy hot power.
Ah, yes.
Icy hut along with earth and
Um,
all sorts of things.
what time of day is it?
I don't think it matters
doesn't
anymore.
matter.
With your powers, it did.
Let's see yours real quick.
I fixed that for her.
Let's see yours.
For
the
her,
box.
because of the uniform she's got.
Yeah,
But-
the device I gave her.
Would
doesn't.
that carry over to him?
One would think, but
Do what now?
You'll find out.
he was saying would her power disability carry over to him?
He copies the set, whatever it is. Drawbacks and everything.
Yep.
So her original drawback is the time of day is what power you have.
Yeah.
Correct.
So we're about to find out what time of day it is.
Yeah, it's during daytime.
Oh, firepower.
So he has
nice.
firepower.
Well, that's fine. I can change that.
So the only one you can't use right now is water. You can use the air and earth. Because the water is restricted to night, just like the fire is restricted to day, unless you got the device.
Yeah, I have the device.
She has a device.
Exactly. So water is not available to you.
Okay.
Now, the drawback on this one, because due to your role, you can utilize your power set, but you have to unleash your power every time.
Yeah.
You won't be able to wield hers with finesse.
That's fine.
Night Owl, do you communicate to us not to
Does
kill all
Sar
these
also
people?
give me a high five?
Yes.
So I can also copy his too.
Also puts his hand on your shoulder,
Make
and as he
this
says, "Thank you."
Thank you. Also, oh my god, that sucks. Definitely can't copy his. It's a little too juiced up for me right now.
Yeah, no kidding. Because as he puts his hand on your shoulder, and then you try to copy his power, like the energy just starts flowing into your body, and it starts almost overloading you. So you have to pull away from him.
Yep.
So go ahead, mark a condition.
Of course.
burnt.
Yeah.
No.
Charred.
Anakin.
He was real noble when he got charred. Now we just call him charred noble.
You just didn't have the high ground.
Yeah.
Oh, did we roll?
But with those two rolls,
We didn't
I will
roll
take
at the beginning.
my edge now.
Aha, what color?
Also,
Black.
lucky wasn't from
Black.
As always.
As usual.
Oh. Well, I think we're kind of in the middle of being hunted.
Mm-hmm.
We forgot to roll for hunted.
You didn't really need a roll for that one.
Because we were walking directly into the trap.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or not the trap, but you're walking into yeah.
The death chain, yeah.
We're in the kill box, Tony.
We're in the kill box! Dan was trying to tell me to make it worse.
We just watched the end of that movie when I got here.
Yeah.
He looked at me from across the room and he was like, "Can we make this more murdery?"
Just looking for options.
And with that, I get my first advanced.
And let me write Pulsar down.
Hey, you got advanced.
Yep.
Nice.
Maxed out energy now.
Alright, so Pulsar, by the way, he is here in the room and you can utilize him as part of team.
Yep.
As long as it makes sense, obviously.
Right.
Can we show him a way to get the masks off of these guys without melting them?
You can see if he cares enough.
Please, Mr. Pulsar.
Can we show him a way
I
that's
want a
easier
mask.
than melting them to get the masks off?
You're gonna have to persuade him, because right now, he has not been full power for the past 3 months.
I don't have persuasion over Pulsar.
I don't
so
know.
I can't.
As he was taken over by Oni, and then after that, he was severely injured by the explosion. So then before he could fully recover, Oni attacked the facility he's recovering at. And then he's been on the run for the past 3 months. So right now, you're gonna have to persuade him to like really hold back.
Just aim low.
Alright,
So
pump the
when
brakes.
they fall, their faces are not destroyed.
We've got people coming. They don't actually have eyes on, so they don't know who's here, how many people are here, or what actually happened. They know that the doors made a loud noise,
Right.
and that the generators have shut down.
Yes.
Hey, everybody.
Now.
there's lava.
We've got 2 people that are going to be like, no, we've got 3 people that are going to be like solar powered and fire. That's way bright and going to draw a lot of attention. 1 gravity manipulator, the undead guy, and me.
Just make sure you have your little things. That
So yeah, altered. Actually, I was thinking that most likely what we should do is have Pulsar, Shadow Strike, and Luna see themselves out, move to a new area, and then we can manufacture an explosion of sorts on one of the generators so it looks like a failed generator that exploded rather than people who manipulated a situation. Like, I want to rig something to make it seem like the generator malfunctioned, caused an explosion, that destroyed the door, and then a backup explosion of a generator happens when somebody tries to investigate it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
It does.
I want to booby trap this. And when they come in to check it, that way we're not going into an all-out modern warfare situation when we've only opened one door.
Yeah.
And everybody's powering up for like a big throwdown. They're going to probably notice if one of their patrols is charred to a crisp.
Well, then patrols went missing already.
Right, and they're in this room.
Prompted them to start searching.
Yeah.
But they're in this room.
So if we can
Right.
show...
Well, they don't know that yet. But what they do know is that there was a loud noise that came from...
Right.
Yeah.
I want to make that
But
loud
if
noise
we can
seem
make
like...
scorch marks and stuff to make it look like an explosion.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to blow one of the
They could do.
generators, make it look like there was a series of generators that were exploding.
Mm-hmm.
That's what killed their people. That's what made the marks.
Gotcha.
And if they try to investigate further, I want to set a booby trap that explodes it again. Another generator.
Right.
Right. Because I'm seeing like a series of like the transformers and transistor coils and
Yeah.
stuff. Like that's how I'm seeing it
Right.
in my mind. There would be like a series of those things powering up the area. So that's my plan. Now, Damon, if he could actually give us another roll to see where best to send Shadow Strike and Luna and Pulsar with all their brightness. Because what are we looking for next?
I mean, at some point...
We're trying to take the base.
We gotta get to the vault.
At some point the vault, but...
I think Edward is here for the shard. Everybody else is trying to take the base.
Then
which I'm willing to help take the base so that we can get to the shard.
specifically then, I want Damon to see if he can find eyes in the control center of the base, like the war room. See who's actively here controlling all the Oni forces. That would probably be the best place to send 3 nuclear bombs, is to actually go head to head with who's actually running the show, not start exploding in random hallways with shock troops. So we can do that. I want to set that as my plan. That's my master plan. I want to set Damon looking for the leadership, 3 burners going after them once he finds them, and then me, Newton and Edward rig this place to look like it explodes, which might potentially also give you people to use.
I already have some,
There's some here, yeah.
which, depending on how upset you would be about them suddenly standing up to us.
They're just meat right.
Okay. As long as you're cool with that.
If they can continue to fight after they're dead, that's a true SOAR agent.
Yep.
Could I try to...
If they kill you, walk it off.
Would that be
Put some dirt on.
unleashing my power to, like, raise multiple soldiers?
Yep.
Okay, then that's what I want. I want you at the ready to activate them if this doesn't work. And of course, if all else fails, Newton crushes everything in the room.
Okay.
Nuclear
So-
option.
Am I leaving the room
Try.
I'm in?
No. You stay in your room.
Just wait till look at some power comes up.
Step.
I just want you to hack in and find out who's
trying.
in the control room.
He's
See when we
trying
get
to
some power.
figure out who's in the room, or who's in the control room.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to make it look like an explosion happened in here.
Well, yeah. First, step 1, he's trying to locate the information you need, right?
Sure.
Right.
Right.
So
Okay.
that they can go.
There's no power to the facility, right?
Right. So
Right.
no.
But I gotta wait till there's
Oh.
a little bit of power.
Well, shoot. Alright.
Yeah,
Field
I was
repair.
waiting for.
I'll just do field repair. I thought he only
Okay,
shut
yeah, that's
down.
what I was waiting for too.
I was waiting
Yeah.
to say that.
I thought he only shut down this area.
Oh no, he's
No,
He
The entire
drained
generator for the
the
base.
entire generator
Well,
supply.
then he's ridiculous. Alright, then I'll do field
he
repair.
feels better though.
Isn't helping you. Go sit down in the corner, Pulsar, and wait till you're told what to do. Then I'll do field repair on the actual generators to get them up and running.
So at least get emergency power back up. Yeah,
Right.
I gotcha.
I'll start there and then do the plan.
Gotcha. Start there, and then we can see if we can get Damon back online.
If you need some bodies to hold things, I can make that.
Actually, would it help me if Damon pulled up schematics for these things while I'm doing field repair on them?
I can't do anything.
Oh, that's right.
You're
useless.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Would already have some of those schematics in my phone from when I was in the library.
Yep.
10.
I just pull them up on the phone. Here's the schematics for you, buddy.
Why would that make sense? 10.
Because I found them before I came here.
But wouldn't I give him the one then from my? Never mind. I don't know.
Let's go with 10.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that.
So that would give him temporary power.
Yeah, you got the temporary, but at least emergency lighting back on.
Yeah.
And of course, enough for him to actually view the cameras.
So that way he can view the cameras. Now, if I do the master plan roll, then I would also give bonuses. If we need them.
One
Right.
second.
That's
Six.
6 plus.
9 plus 1, right? 10. Because then I get plus 1.
Yeah. So you actually have a +4 right now for your abilities.
Yeah.
So 6 plus 4 is 10. Man, I'm so glad you have that.
Yeah.
Wait, those dice are rolling?
Right?
So glad you're on drugs.
I know. Right. We like Damon better when he's on drugs.
I think we all do, yeah. He's a lot more mellow.
He puts the M in enforcers.
Alright.
Okay then.
So yes, you locate essentially the command center because you're in the control room.
Right.
You locate the command center, and
Tell you where they are.
you see who's running the show.
It's Shadow Fox probably.
No.
Nope,
No, it's
Israel in the shadow.
it's not Shadow Fox.
oh, it's probably our good friend Pike.
It's definitely not Smiley.
Oh, please tell me it's my good friend that I really want to kill
Oh,
anyway.
please tell me it's Mr. Frowns.
Oh crap.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
Was that right? Is it Smiley?
As you see him, as he turns around and looks directly at the camera, and you see what looks like this obsidian mask that has this sinister grin on it. He has these red or orange glowing eyes and these two horns protruding from the mask.
And a hellish cat on his shoulder.
Yes.
Guys,
As he smiles.
So it's him.
You
no,
upload
I
he
haven't
has
told you
come
yet. You guys haven't seen him yet. I'm the only one seen him.
Who, Mr. Smiles?
Yes.
I'm the only one
Oh.
see the cameras yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha.
Upload the image or tell us who the fuck it is.
It's dude, smile, back, red eyes, big teeth,
Where?
command center,
Alright,
cat on the
so
shoulder.
That's fine. Hey,
Yeah.
Pulsar, you ready to use some of this extra energy?
fight fire with fire, send the fire people to go confront Smiles because he can't hurt them with fire the same way if they're already adapted to their fire abilities, I'm assuming.
That just depends on how well they can absorb it.
Right.
So,
I mean, bad rolls are bad rolls, but logically...
They're not going without me.
not to mention what he utilizes is an elemental like Luna. He is empowered supernaturally.
But in my mind, as
Yeah.
a character, it would
But
make
you-
sense that fire
I
wouldn't
can't,
burn.
I can't lose you, man. Don't go yet.
Hey, Newton, I'll make sure to leave him alive for you. Because trust me,
I'm pretty sure he will.
he's got some answers he's got to...
And I need you here in
There's some
case I
questions
need a
you can
gravimetric burst to make it look like an explosion.
Oh, that's how you were going to do it. You're sending all the fire people away. I was wondering how you were making an
Does
explosion.
anybody have influence
Fire,
over me?
fight fire. I do.
I'm just saying, you might have to use it because Kill Mr. Smiles is my drive.
It is.
Okay.
As Newton starts walking towards the door.
Using his secret that I have with him, I'm going
I
to
need to.
switch over to individual comm,
Private channel.
private channel. I'm going to say his name and ask him to assist with the plan so that we can ensure that Smiles goes down.
I stopped out the door. I look back and smile at Night Owl. Sure, buddy, whatever you say.
Alright, so you gain an XP and I use that influence now.
Yep.
And then make sure you spend your influence on him.
Yeah, I took it out.
Cool.
I wasn't fishing for XP, I was just saying...
That's literally all.
No, that makes sense.
It is.
That makes all the sense. Alright then, I'm going to go ahead and roll for the master plan so that everybody can use that going forward. We can make a hold.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, hold on 1 second. Got Pulsar and Shadow Strike.
Yep.
You guys are going to start heading towards the command room.
I am going to bend distance so we can
I was about to ask about that.
instantly get there.
Alright, go ahead and do that. Let's resolve that and see how well it goes. That's
13?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Take a step and you're there.
Did you want to go inside the command room or outside of it? What was your point of?
Oh, inside.
Okay. Gotcha.
Take one step inside the command room.
Like, that's how it is. It's like, here we go. Bend space, step, inside like we walked through the damn doors.
And you see them just like, it's almost like they just disappear.
Yeah.
Like just like that.
Wow. Teleporters. Got it.
Which leaves Newton, Edward, and Night Owl.
Yes.
Alright.
And we're busy rigging something to look like explosions while we rig an explosion trap.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Quad City. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.